What is going on, everyone? Commodore Lads here today brings you guys my live reaction to Kingdom manga chapter 632. Now, the chapter's been out since earlier today. Shout out to Sense Turn Farmers as always, bringing the greatness of Kingdom week in, week out. Because performing God's work as they should be, because Viz, they surely are not. But we have a chapter today. It came out, I think, like by the time I was at work and stuff, so I have to wait until tonight. And I know tomorrow's going to be kind of a busy day for me recording-wise, so realistically, it's either I get it done tonight or I'm going to have to wait until next week for a double, which I don't want to do that. Birthday weekend and everything, but gotta see what's gonna happen this week. The only thing I wasn't spoiling the chapter, but I have heard like whispers in the wind saying that apparently this is the climax of the arc. I mean, pretty much saying like we're done with the after this chapter, we're done with the arc and stuff. And I don't know if I can believe that now, because honestly, this is like longer than Dressrosa at this point in time for me, and far longer than the Coalition itself. So I hope it's nearing the end. If it is the end, then great, but we're gonna have to wait and see. And if it is the case, I can start preparing afterwards for the Coalition, which, the actual first Kingdom Reverie of that kind. So hopefully the details will come soon. But the time is now, man. We gotta get into this chapter. I had to forget about the stuff regarding Kyokai and Shin, because I still don't believe that was the intended way that Harsha taking care of things. If let's say if the boy was in a coma or something, or I don't know, then that probably would have been way better instead of this whole, bring the kid back to life and stuff with the chi thing. You know what I mean? I just wasn't a big fan of that entire thing, and kind of made me look at horror a little bit differently. But regardless, I want to see the climax, and hopefully it's here. So without further ado, let's get into it. Kingdom 632. So Volume 58, 632, rejoining the fight. Okay, so maybe not. All right. What a goof. He gets right up afterwards. He has like the dirt face that he has on all the time whenever something wild's happening. And you see, of course, everyone's like looks and stuff with tears coming down their eyes and everything. You see right there, Ten, Ensan, Sugen, and everyone else that's here. All look in tears. But so sweet, I think that was over there too. Hey, look at his face, bro. Come on. He's like, huh? Shin! Shin dono! Shin! Wah! Captain! A storm of cheering. And look at the poor guy. Everyone's going into the hug of his. For sure, he wants to lay a smackdown on somebody. He's like, I want to try to hit the spine buster or rock bottom, but in the condition that I'm in right now, man, I rated more than enough rock bottoms on Hoken, as he should. Alright. See, Shin. Bro, is he pulling on his eye? Hey, you gotta chill. Look, he can kill my boy for sure. Hey, you might kill my boy for sure. Hold on. It's like, Shin, no. Ow, that hurts. So sweet, bro. My guy, yo. Yo, that's so sweet. You see Ensa right there grabbing onto his chest. He's like, Shin, no. You're such a quailing on my nuts. And so, oh, come on. This dude is sick in the head, bro. I understand. The captain almost died and everything, but come on, man. Like, at least have the honor to talk to him in the face, not his crown jewels. Only for Kyokai. It's like, he did it. He came back. It worked. Don't scare us like that. Shin, seriously. Shin, no. Ouch. He's like, out of the way, you lot. You little shit, Shin. This time I'm really gonna sock you a good one. Dene is out here, man. He wants to knock him in. It's like, move. Karyota. And she goes and runs in for the hug afterwards. Of course, the person that she's known the longest, pretty much, between her, Shin, Sei, and stuff. And of course, Kyokai come into the mix after when she rejoined and everything. But yeah, of course, I mean, for those two, man, it was them and Sei that we started the journey with. So of course, anyone's gonna be, like happy the fact that our guy isn't gone out the picture. It definitely will be her. It's like, thank God, Shin. And even out of the fact he goes and looks down and he sees right there at Kyokai. He's like, huh? It's like, Kyokai? Oh, Jesus Christ. I thought we were done with this, man. Hara. Oh my God. I need to box you or your editor or something, man, because I don't know why. You know what? Regardless. So Kyokai's still in the spirit realm. Where am I even meant to go? I mean, they threw you through the damn portal, so you should have been right back. It's like, good grief. Wow. And see Shonei, of course. So she was definitely give him like mountain tips or like the behind the hill tips. Can't take my eyes off you, huh? Look at that, bro. This is a wild, man. Look at the, all it is white background. Basically, we're in like a Bleach universe right now, which is pretty crazy. So this technique is one that uses your own life to save another. And since that kind of goes against the whole Shiyu philosophy, no one should be able to use it. Which is why it ended up being treated as a load of nonsense. Makes sense. So I guess it meant for nothing, basically. But you pulled it off, all for that one guy. It's like, yeah. Phew. Never thought I'd see someone fall head over heels that badly for a man. I fear it to happen to Kai of all people. It's like, eh? What do you mean, eh? So when exactly did you take a liking to him? We're just comrades in arms. Nah, you want pipe, man. Come on, don't lie to me. Comrades, you say. If that buck teeth guy died, you would have done the same thing? Or, nah, probably not. Poor BA. I forgot what his girl's name is. The one he has back home. Tomi-chan, I think it was. I needed a clarification, but the one where he's like, yo, I need her chest. It's like, oh, poor guy. The point is, if it were any other man, you wouldn't have broken the taboo. Am I right? Yeah, probably. Well, if you're dead son and denying liking him, let's go with interested in. He's someone you find more interesting than others. When did you first start thinking of him that way? Interesting. Yo, yo. Just admit it, man. I need that Tokyo Ghoul 125. All right, like Hara, you have to at least give me that after this nonsense last couple of chapters. I'm just saying, you owe the fan base that at the very least. Say, right, come on, you can spill the beans to your ne-san. Any day now. I mean, by the time she finally spills the beans, well, the war's gonna be completely done. Pretty early on, actually. Maybe as soon as I met him. Yo, I thought at the very least after like Sayu, the Battle of Sayu and stuff, or Sanyu and everything, or even so since the first day, man. Yeah, because you know what that means too, and it's like looking back at the first invasion or the first fight with Wei. Remember when we saw the first time that they encountered each other? My boy was just chilling on the ground and stuff. You see, he's like Kyokai coming in. That is going to be so different to look at now because you know that information, which is pretty cool. It's like, what? At least I think so. I'm not too sure. I see. From the get-go, huh? Must be nice. Sure must be nice. So nice it pisses me off. In fact, I'm straight up mad. Sorry, I think. I'm kidding. But we don't have much time left, so take a seat properly, Kai. There are some important things I need to tell you before you go back. Okay? I have one piece of bad news, but also two pieces of good news. Probably one of those bad news, she probably can't do the dance, which might limit her in combat. So, okay, got it. It's okay. Let's start with the bad news, which you should probably start with anything and always leave the good for the end. As you might have expected, your remaining lifespan has been shortened. So yeah, man. So she can't grow old with Shin. That's gonna hit hard, man. Given it's the price you have to pay for using this technique to begin with, it's not really a big surprise. If anything, you should be thanking your lucky stars that those two friends of yours stay behind in the gap just to bail you out. Yes. Not only that, the embers of your life are now weaker too. That means you won't be able to use this technique a second time. This also means there are some techniques you can no longer use or will be much weaker. Okay. Do you regret it? Not in the least. So certain abilities of the Shiyu, that's gone, but that means she must have to be more proficient in other areas to kind of like, back up what she had lost, when she performed that technique. Good, then. It looks like our time is almost up. It's like, I guess, like the fading and stuff. Well, I mean, it's just be fading. She has to go back into real time. Shanae, I want to stay here a bit longer. You dummy. Listen, Kai. Once you wake up, it'll be really, really easy to forget what we talked about. So promise me you'll do your best to remember this part. The two pieces of good news are... And she right there wakes up. Look at everybody. Look at shit. Of course, my boy would be in there. Because I figured they'd save for last. But he's over there because, of course, he's worried. He's like, she opened her eyes. Bro, they're cheering more for her than they were cheering for him. That's crazy. Look at the pile of people. Wow, man. Kyokai's woken up too. Lieutenant Kyokai. Yes, praise the heavens. You're not even getting in there first. Fact, man. He's just happy that he can use his right hand in battle. That's all I'm saying. Look, are you okay? Kyokai don't know. Kyokai. And she goes and looks up. I should be asking you, are you okay? Yeah, it seems like I died for a bit, but then came back to life. Coma. Just gonna accept it. He was comatose. It's gotta be thanks to Kyokai. She's probably busted her ass to save you, but you don't even remember anything. Oh no, shit. I was dead. What do you want from me? You don't remember anything. It feels like I ran into you into a dream. I ran into you in a dream. I don't really get what happened, but if you're the one who pulled me back, thanks for saving my ass, Kyokai. It's fine. It wasn't a big deal. Just coughing out. Kyokai? I'm really sorry to interrupt, but whoa. Hey, my goat is here. Look at him, bro, with the drip. Oh, thank God I have this hugger. Give me life. Make it up for this latter part of the arc right here, man. This battle isn't so casual that you can just kick up your feet, Shin unit. It's Mou Ten and Ohan, of course. I was actually pretty concerned when I heard all the fuss about you dying. It looks like we were worried for nothing, Ohan. Like hell I was. Mou Ten, Ohan. Now look here. Why do you not pursue the enemy, Shin unit? We need you to chase after Roboku. Well, that guy's long gone by now. Look, there he is. Oh, I thought you meant Roboku. I was like, what the hell? So choosing to ignore orders from your superiors, can see you court-martialed. Oh, he's right. The battle's still going on. We can leave Shinbi for now. He'll be fine. All cavalry mount up into your groups and make ready to move out. The Heishin unit hereby rejoins the fight. What's with them? That was fast. So of course now they got back in action, but still a little bit too late, I would think, because for sure Roboku's already he's already gone by this point. So they're not gonna be able to do much on that front. 16 form up. Out of the way. What did you say? I am Olsen-sama's. I said move it. So guys from Olsen's thing here? Kyokai, you stay here and rest. Look after her. Yes, sir. Shin. Shouldn't you take a rest too? My boy, even after the fact, he's still... this I can respect. I don't like the method of what Hara did in the last couple chapters, but my boy is able to still go out there and throw hands as he should. He's like, hey, you're right, sir. No, never mind. Never forget what I said. He's like, ouch, what the... That's what I figured. After all, you did bring down the Hoken, right? And look at him just looking at the dead corpse, man. Yeah, I did. But I don't remember too much of that either. So my boy, it pretty much confirms there, he fought unconscious. Oh, man. Of course, when you're in a fight with Hoken, bro, the hits to the head and everything too, if he was able to stay conscious throughout that entire fight, do you know how crazy that is? But that was at the very least the minimum that should have came out of that too, but still. But rather than that, Mou Ten, I need you to catch me up. What happened? Roboku should be in the front of us and is nowhere near to be found. And weren't you in the left wing? What are you doing here? I need an update on the overall situation. Good point. First and foremost, Roboku appears to have made it out unscathed. Oh, man. So the guy ended up getting out there, though. It's like, Olsen's army sought to crush Roboku in his HQ in one swoop, but he slipped away before that. His HQ has already been taken over by Sou. You see the bodies right there. I forgot what Sou's his main thing is, bro. But I already know that the back shot's gonna be out there, man. And even now, they're headed further in to try and chase him. Akaken's army that was with him was with you before, even after Roboku, even earlier. But we yet to hear any good news from him. So hopes aren't high. Damn it, that's all my fault. The men, they all froze on the spot because of what happened to me. Roboku got away. No, I don't believe so, Shin. Roboku stuck around till the last possible minute, so he could watch your duel against Hoken. So I wager he was confident he would escape even if you did chase after him. soon as Roboku left, the remaining Zhao army also executed a coordinated withdrawal of all their forces simultaneously. All of them simultaneously. Wait, by all? That's right. Zhao's left wing had Bananji, and their center had Earl Rai. They've already disengaged and taken more than half of Zhao's total numbers off the field. More than half, yep. And the way they did it was very disciplined and orderly. And on the other hand, our formations are a complete mess by now, which really hinders our ability to chase them. Zhao's right wing even had it even easier. Even though Kisui's army was being harried by the Gagoka unit, I should get back now. They went out of their way to swing into the center battlefield here without withdrawing. Okay. And of course, the whole point was to make it easier for Zhao's center to break off. Yeah, okay, Bate-san, next time I see that woman, she's dead. Kisui, the guys that we fought at Koyoku, sir. Oh yeah, so he's trying to remember who it was, but of course his head's still like jelly right now. Hang on. If the left, center, and the right have all withdrawn, then that's right. A complete retreat of the Zhao forces. Yo, that means, the arc is done. The arc is done. 3 years of covering this arc, bro. We'll be done. Yeah. Let me see. Roboku's next step will probably be to regroup his scatter forces to make for Gyu. Well, we know that for a fact was already said during the, I believe it was right before the fight with Hoken started that they talked about that. So for Gyu to lift the siege. It's like, what? Then we need to chase after him. And we will. That's a given. You can expect General Olsen to give the order to begin the pursuit sometime soon, as well as the details of how we're going to go about it, which is why. You should take the time now to celebrate, Shin. Like, huh? If nothing else, after these last 15 days of blood and sweat that we shed in the name of this battle on the Shukai Plains. Look at the people here, bro. So, and of course, Olsen right there. Let it be known that despite the odds, Chin has emerged the victors. Yes. Oh man, after so damn long, man. Longer than the Coalition in Trustrosa. The Western Zhao Invasion arc has finally met its end. And it truly will meet its end once we get the ceremony and everything, and hopefully, Roboku gets taken down in Gyu or whatever ends up happening after the fact. But it just tells us right now, man, the Chin have pulled out with the dub as they should. Oh, man. Look, take away the last couple of chapters that we had with this whole, resurrection, gang sign jutsu thing, whatever, right? This was a long arc. And I feel like we could have gotten this a lot shorter than before. I don't know if it needed to be of this length, but given the amount of stuff that ended up happening, like, there's no way you can be able to tell the whole thing without, going the way it did. And again, this was our biggest rival to with Zhao as well, man. So of course, like, if it's gonna be of this length, it makes sense because this is Zhao. If it was against like Han or even with Ki, it would kind of like weird, even like Yan or something. But the ones that we have like the main rivalries with, with Wei, Zhao, with Chu, I expect this length, if not longer, for the final arc. Like, there's like that in itself. There's no way you can go shorter than this arc. Like, it would have to like at least be double for it to work out or something, man. But we done. We're finally done the Western Zhao Invasion arc. Well, at least until we get the ceremonies. But it's kind of crazy, man, to think that, like, when I started covering the series, at the very least 3 years ago, going back to like chapter 504, man, for oh my god, Retsubi, going back to like Retsubi and everything, man, like, it's crazy to think how long I've spent from 504 to 632, and the arc itself, now it's finally done. Like, it's crazy. And it's one of those I'm gonna have to really sit back and think about it in terms of my rating and stuff of the arc itself. I feel like it's kind of toward like an 8. It was a 9. Kind of fell towards like an 8.5, I would say. Maybe just because of the way of the length of some of the stuff. Maybe there's certain things I kind of like was not as hyped and excited for as I initially wanted to be. The whole thing with the Quan Rong And Tama not getting her masterclass moments and stuff. But there were just way too many highs that we got in this entire arc that were so damn good. And I really wish though, like, my boy Mou Ten could have got a little bit more in this arc. I really felt like he was kind of long overdue for that. It could still happen, eventually if we still get more from this arc afterwards, or maybe something happens after where Wei ends up being the time for him to shine, really, because from a tactical standpoint, we know my boy's the GOAT, but that's fine. But then Shin and Hoken, it was just like, it was meant to be. Like, you had to, there's no way Hoken could survive this arc after everything that happened, man. But yeah, I would say the chapter itself, I would go and say maybe like at least like 7.5 out of 10 this week for me. But then the arc itself as a whole, granted the ceremony is gonna be the big thing, because I need that to really hit with my boy becoming finally a general alongside the rest, with Mou Ten, with Ohan, and hopefully with Kyokai being among them as well, for general status. But if not, she's probably gonna be around like 5,000 commander status and stuff. But yeah, man, this arc, man, it had some highs, it definitely had some lows and stuff, but for the first arc that I've ever covered for the series on the channel, it was something else, man. But hopefully we get some more conclusions and stuff in regards to, what's going to happen in Gu and all that. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below in regards to the chapter itself and just your overall feelings. If you believe this is the actual conclusion, the end, like we're done with the Western Zhao Invasion arc, because obviously I know still we have the little things we have to take care of and everything, but if this is the end, what are your thoughts on the Western Zhao Invasion arc? Did it live up to the hype that Hara set out from the start? Did it not for you? Like, just your overall raw thoughts and stuff in regards to like the arc as a whole. Let me know down in the comments below, and clarify for me anything down in the comments I probably missed out on the chapter and stuff. Especially with Sou's girl, who I'll probably end up remembering her name after the fact. But again, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be part of the weekly experience when it comes to the greatness of Kingdom, week in and week out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell to Pandora so that day with everything that goes on the channel. And with that being said, I will catch you guys for the next chapter. Hopefully we start getting them a little bit earlier in the week instead of around this time. But regardless, man, 6:33. We're entering the post-war arc. Man, there's just so much I can't wait to see afterwards. But until next time, guys, we'll catch you for the next one, man. Still crazy. My first arc with Kingdom in the books. At least when it comes to as a content creator, it's just amazing. Commodore lad signing off. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.